Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly readings. I want to apologize to all of you for my absence during the month of August, but it was really hard due to traveling circumstances and adaptation to keep up with my work and schedule. Any of you that have emailed me and you haven't received a reply from me, please email me back so I can make sure to provide any information you need to you. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. As always, each month I offer half special readings, half price readings to make sure I reach the most of you that want to have a session with me. And if you would like to support and donate to my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link I also put in the description box below. So, Libra, I feel that some of you during the month of September have a lot of focus on your structure of life. And when I say structure of life, for some of you, it feels really focused upon finances, work, career, ambition, and prospects for the future. But I also feel that some of you are actually working in as well your emotional foundations, your patterns, okay, the consistent patterns that have been defining your life for a long time. Possibly for some of you, this type of heritage, you know, of your family, your ancestors, your past conditioning that has been brought to you, and that somehow you and your life is connected to and wired to. And there's some of you that are here experiencing this type of tower effect in your lives. And when I say tower effect, is a collapse of the outdated, okay, programming of things that are not serving you anymore, beliefs, relationships, okay, attachments, the lies we hold on to. Some of you that are holding on to this type of illusions may have those illusions shattered severely September and the months ahead, because this is, you know, an ongoing energy, and for each Libra it will be a different kind of result. But Libras that are very attached to what they know is not truthful, or what they know is not for them anymore, they are going to have they are going to experience some consequences out of this difficulty detaching from it. I feel like some of you need to be really smart and it's like really smart and with your eyes open, okay, to what surrounds you and to what currently is going on in your life. There's a lot of focus that wants to bring Libras to the now. It's like something about the present time you are in, and everything that surrounds the now is of urgency, because there may be things kind of brewing out of this and coming out, let's say, of the present time in your life, that if you don't pay attention, it may bite you back, okay, it may come against you. That's why it's so important for some of you to really be with your eyes open and your illusions cleanse out of your system, so you can understand what's going on. I feel that some of you need to plan, or you need to replan, review, okay? Think deeply about the next stage of your life. Take everything you have right now, all your resources, all your doubts, all your experiences, everything, bring them all together in front of you, and then make this discrimination, okay? Take away what is not serving you and keep what you feel and what you know is still of value and of help to whatever type of next stage you want to get to. I feel that this need to plan, it's important to plan. It's important to put things in in the paper, let's say, materialize your ideas, your goals, your ambition, because if you don't plan, it may be harder. It's like the planning energy here is to back you up against the challenges you will face. If you don't have a plan, if you don't have anything, when you are presented with those challenges, you will feel even more depleted, of a solid energy within you and in your life to help you. So the plan is kind to back you up, is to support you from what you may feel unsupported at in your life during this time. Others of you are worried about the time things are taking for your plans to actually flourish and develop. Some of you are worried about when are you going to receive what's fair for you, when are you going to see your finances improve, when you are going to free yourself from whichever difficult situation you are kind of experiencing. I feel like there's a lot of questions about when, and some of you may feel like the clock is broken, time has stopped for you, or there's something you wish it would evolve in your life, and it feels very oriented to the material aspect of life, your work, your health. You have been so much wanting to see concrete results at, and feeling like it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. Some of you could have been having difficulty finding work or finding job opportunities that feel right, or they feel fair, to what you have to offer, to what you have to give as well to the table. I feel like some of you should or would benefit a lot from teamwork, okay? Joining forces with others can actually bring good results. Maybe some of you are already doing this. I feel like being helped and helping as well, joining forces with friends, with groups, co-workers, people that are like mind, that share your own vision in whichever you would like to accomplish right now. They can help you and you can help them, and this can bring fortune to your life. But I still feel that patience will be kind of required, because you are challenged with very two passive and spiritual, mysterious energies. So I also feel that Libras are kind of navigating the mystery of their own lives. There's a lot of questions that some of you are searching answers to within you, or there's a need to search for deeper answers inside of you. Some of you are suffering from silent treatment. It's like either someone is giving you the silent treatment, someone that is of importance to your life during this time is not opening up to you the way you would like, or you may as well be doing this to someone, or in general to people around you, because some of you may be feeling a little bit disconnected from your realities due to feeling that everything that you have been trying to work or do is not coming forward. So you may kind of withdraw into your own inner reality and become a little bit more silent and observant. I also feel that there is a need to observe yourself and your reality in different ways. Be more open to new perspectives and new sides, okay? New sides of your own self that may need to come out as well, out of the closet, for you to accomplish what you have been desiring. I do feel that the end of the month gets better, of course, as some of you start celebrating your solar return, and there's more excitement and more of an exploration type of force guiding you to search and follow your own curious flame, not be so focused on where to go, how to do it, how can I do it, and more just doing it and going after your own spark and what drives you, okay, in life, with the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of joy in a very instant way, okay? Because this is a page, so it doesn't really think. It just do what the spirit kind of tells him to do. It commands him to pursue the spark out there. I feel that some of you may be traveling or considering travel, and this travel or this uh, desire to see what's beyond your current circumstances, it may be that force that helps you endure again the obstacles some of you are enduring, is that desire to make it happen so much that you cannot give up because you know your happiness lies there. Some of you, you should trust that the luck you are waiting for, you know, the universe to bring you is also within you. So you can create your own luck. You can bring luck and fortune to your life. But do you know yourself enough to know where that treasure lies within you? Okay? That abundance, that flow that you have for sure inside of you that can actually help you bring that luck outside. Do you know where it lies? Do you know yourself enough? I feel that some of you Libras don't know yourself enough, and there's a need to really go deep in the month of September to search for a side of you, okay, that has been kind of occulted. It's like behind the veil. Others of you, I feel you may be involved in tricky situations where there may be a lot of secrecy, or, you know, under, let's say, under the cover situations, you know, hiding, sneaky secrecy or secrets that are meant to come out, or things that you have been trying so much to hide and you know, contain, but that somehow are starting as well to turn against you. They may come out in the month of September. Also, if there is a sense, if you do have this sense that you feel like something is missing, it's like this sensation that you don't know something that you should know, or the energy of you feeling like someone is not telling you everything about something. If this has been something that has been with you for a long time, I also feel that the month of September can bring answers and can bring results in you finding out the mystery behind the mystery, let's say, of something. I also feel that some of you just want comfort and security to be reestablished in your life. And this may again be at odds at the same time with the need for you to explore and do new things. So some of you are torn between financial security and adventure and expression, you know, of your own vision of life, which may be much more free and detached from materialistic needs. I feel like the material world is playing a role, a very important role in your life during this time. Others of you may see some of your commitments, some of your relationships kind of with difficulties. Some of you may be facing breakups, maybe facing relationships falling apart, especially again those that are out of sync, out of touch with this search for who you are, okay? This development of the self, the truth of the self that wants to emerge. Anything, any relationship, any attachment that is keeping you from this emergent, okay, this emergence of the truth of the self to be revealed, it will kind of be challenged or taken away out of your life. I feel like there is relationships coming to an end, or situations that feel like you know, that energy of bitter ends. Let's say something has this bitter ends type of sensation. something that obviously may not really please you. Uh, some of you are, though, I feel like it's very interesting with Libras, and some of you are changing a lot, and you have been changing a lot, and you're going to start to see this, but it has been possibly a very subtle under the current energy. And in the month of September, you can actually start seeing the change in yourself in much more visible ways than before. And part of this change is making you feel much more let loose, okay, and carefree from what other people think of you, the judgment of others, and of the need to control. You are trying to change, I feel, some of you in this ways, in being more carefree, in dancing to the beat of your own drum, in following your passions and not thinking so much about the what ifs and the results. I feel like this is part of the big change that is happening with you. Some of you are waiting for the right time for something to happen again. That's very clear for me with the Seven of Pentacles. You are waiting, you are planning, you are considering, some of you reviewing, some of you feeling frustrated by the time things are taking, but some of you also taking the most out of this energy to kind of, you know, take away any type of dead weight out of your life that is actually not as well promoting the acceleration, okay, or the development that you would like to see, in the rhythm you would like to see, in the speed you would like to see. So it's very important to do this work. Don't dismiss the importance of it, even though it may not be the most pleasant to you. I feel some of you are learning in the month of September to become real. Some of you need to be as real as you can be. The raw version of who you are is going to come out in a certain way. And the more you hide it, the more you contain it, the more you will come out in a wrong way, in a wrong light, especially if this has been creating secrecy. Okay, if this has been creating, you know, elements of deception, elements of lies, elements of living in a facade, the masks will fall. That's what I want to say to Libras during this time. The masks will fall. This is why it's so important for you to be very honest with who you are and with others. Some of you have, it's like you have expectations in the wrong places, and this is why some of your plans are not coming through or not having the, you know, the results you want. Some of you need to readdress your expectations. Some of you are suffering from unrequited love, or love that is kind of in the ether, you know, like some of you feel connected with the soul, let's say, the part, the aspect of someone that is not present, not physically present with you or in your life. So this brings some suffering because there's that lack of presence of a relationship, or the human contact that you would like to have. Some of you are holding on or in limbo about love in general, again, needing to know yourself more before you can understand what's going on in your relationships. So I feel it's not a time of decisions, it's more a time of contemplation, deep contemplation about what it is that you want. Who are you? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to let go, okay, from ego to spirit, in order to find your purpose, in order to find your calling, in order to find that love? What are you willing to give up? Because the Hanged Man brings a need to contemplate in a different, with a different type of perception to what it is that you have been so afraid of letting go, okay? Which you have been so afraid to give up from. What is your ego so afraid to submit, to surrender to? What it is? Is it love? Is it happiness? Is it truth? What it is? You need to find your way out of this ego cage so you can understand the higher meaning of something that's like a loop in your life, okay? Something you feel like you can't be free from, but you also, something that some of you are kind of very secretive about, okay? Something you have possibly not shared so much to the outside, something that you try to fight and search and make sense of on your own, but it's starting to be hard. I feel for some of you starting to be very heavy, and there's a need to really work on your spiritual connection as well, so you can understand and wake up to whatever truth you are kind of dormant to. I feel that those who feel lonely are those that are kind of still living in this facade again. Some of you that are living in the facade feel like alone or empty with the relationships you have. This is because there's something you're still holding on to, again, from the ego place, that is keeping you from finding that embrace of human relationships that feel supportive. Libras are in need of so much support during this time, but if you're not truthful with who you are, with how you think, how you feel, what do you want to give, your boundaries, all of that, you may find that doesn't matter how much you try, the relationship, that the feedback that comes back to you is not the one you would like to have. I also feel that some of you have issues with sexuality. I'm not sure in which way. I feel that some of you may feel very, very, very sexual, let's say sexually stimulated during this time, but at the same time frustrated because you may not have it. You know, you may not have an opportunity to express the sexuality or your sexuality the way you would like. Or others of you in the positive side may be very, let's say, more stimulated than usual and easily turned on with, you know, with unconscious drives, let's say, that are kind of taking over, you know, from this place of, you know, it's like desires that may come to you that you have been unaware of, with this high priestess in the challenge again, parts of you. So for those Libras that have been kind of restricted or oppressed with their sexuality, September may bring a big awakening. Or you may have symptoms that may start as a sexual drive. The sexual drive that may be, again, symptoms, signs of aspects of yourself that are calling for freedom. I feel like whatever good fortune you are looking for, it will come, but some of you also need to work for it. You cannot expect the universe to just offer it, or God, whatever you believe, to give it to you freely. I feel like some of you don't want to work enough, okay? It's like you have a problem with the demands that this situation creates in you, so you may not want to work as hard as you should to bring this fortune, which is your flaw in the situation, is that you need to work for it and join forces as well, so everything you want can come to you. But being real, being raw, being truthful, being yourself is the key to succeed in anything you want to succeed during this month. So I hope I was able to provide some insight. I want to thank all of you for taking some time to listen to my readings, and hopefully we will see each other soon.